Hey Jack, how you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I can't feel like you look like you're being upstaged with that background.
With
Everywhere
that,
you
yeah, the
go
massive dog.
with a massive dog.
I didn't do great in any of the promotional artwork for this film, to be honest. It's very hard when you've got a 10-foot red dog in it.
Very, very hard. Very hard. Congrats on the movie. It's great fun.
Oh, thanks very much.
It's great fun. I feel like if while I'm not the target audience, being a nearly 40-year-old man, although maybe some would say these films are good for the soul, for anybody.
Yeah.
Was it the same for you? So if I was a 6-year-old, this would be the greatest thing I've ever seen, a giant red dog. Can you imagine if you were 6, 7, 8 years old going to see this for the first time, that you'd be enthralled all the way through?
Yeah, I mean, completely. Like that's when I read the script, I was like, this is the kind of movie that when I was a kid, I would have absolutely adored. And it had that sort of feel of like those kind of classic sort of 90s family movies. For me, that's what it evoked. But yeah, I've actually had the opportunities now to see it in a cinema with kids for the first time, which is amazing. Like I had a screening yesterday for friends and family, and they brought all of their children and my godchildren and nieces and nephews and stuff who've obviously never been able to see anything they've ever done. It's always been far too inappropriate. But it's amazing to watch it through a kid's eyes and to see them, getting excited and getting sad and then sort of cheering at the end. And yeah, that's a really special moment.
Yeah, I think it's key, isn't it, with kids' movies? If the kids are not distracted at all, you've done yourself a good job. Or jumping around and doing other things, they're not interested. So that's good. That's good to hear. What they might not be good, might not like to hear, is I saw some of the behind the scenes stuff, including two guys in this big plastic suit pretending to pee on a tree. That was your reality for a while. That must have been a strange experience, given that's the way it's made. It's not really what the kids will see. But I was just watching some of the behind the scenes things and thought, man, that's a wild ride in itself.
Yeah, no, it was quite strange, like the process of filming it. And yeah, we had these two guys, the puppeteers, who operated this massive, like essentially red skeleton of Clifford, which was quite scary. But then there was also lots of Clifford body parts. Because there was scenes where you need to do something where you're interacting with Clifford's, paw or his tail. So they had his tail, which was operated by two guys from the kind of grips department, sort of wagging it back and forth. We had Clifford's head on a pike, which was terrifying. The scene where I'm seeing like 10-foot Clifford for the first time was a guy holding Clifford's sort of dismembered head on a stick. So no acting was required for me screaming in terror when I saw that. We had Clifford's tongue, which was operated by a guy from the props department that put his hand into a big rubber tongue and then dipped it in a bucket of slobber. I'm just thankful we didn't have Clifford's lipstick on set.
Well, yeah, that would have been quite hilarious.
Doesn't feature in the film. And I know it doesn't feature in the film because people send me screenshots. Genuinely, they send me screenshots. I've had several screenshots. Where are the dog's genitals? I mean, who is doing that? Who is screenshotting Clifford the Big Red Dog and getting annoyed? That's their moment where the suspension of disbelief is pierced that the dog doesn't have genitals.
Also, I feel like in terms of your acting career, you've got your green screen card now because you've done this with the green screen and the red dog, and then you obviously did Jungle Cruise, which was a big green screen adventure. Yes. Do you enjoy that side of it? Because it's kind of make believe in some respects. It gives you a different energy than just interacting with people, I guess.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson wasn't there for any of the shooting of Jungle Cruise. He's operated by someone holding a massive tennis ball on a stick. It's actually a slab of meat. They just stick a steak onto a stick, and then they add him in post. That's how he's able to do so many films.
He's in every single film, isn't he?
That's
every single film. He's an interesting man.
Yeah, I know. I definitely feel like I've done quite a lot of CGI work over the last couple of years. And it is a bit of a leap of faith because you just have no idea what it's going to look like. The finished product, and I think it would be quite nice for whatever I do next to be something where it's just working with actors in a room.
That would be nice. Although clearly, if Clifford's done quite well, Jungle Cruise did quite well, they might be your sequels yet. So you might have to go back.
Yes. Yeah. No, I think and I would probably. I guess I would probably be willing. I'd be biting their hand off to do a sequel of both of those films because I had an absolute whale of a time filming them.
You just want to see that tongue again.
I really want to see that tongue.
Jack, lovely to talk to you. Good luck with the movie.
Really good to speak to you.
Thanks so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,